Good morning, everybody. I'm Mayor Rachel Proctor, and I want to welcome you to our Purple Heart sign unveiling. Can we give the City of DeSoto and all of our Purple Heart combat veterans a great big hand clap this morning?
Yeah!
This is incredible. And before we get into it, before we unveil the sign, I want to introduce a few key people that are very important to us being here today. I want to first introduce some of our council members that are here with us. We have Mayor Pro Tem Letitia Hughes. We have Councilmember Crystal Chisholm, who is our Veterans Affairs Committee Council representative. But more than that, she is a U.S. Army veteran, and she is an Iraq War veteran. Let's give her a great big hand clap as well. We also have with us Councilmember Perrette Parker, whose father is an Army vet, as well as a Bronze Star recipient. Can we give him a hand clap in his absence?
Yeah.
We also have members of the DeSoto Veterans Affairs Committee. We have Mr. Darren Daniels. We have Mr. Terrence Stevens. We have Mr. James Henderson. And I believe that is all of our Veterans Affairs Committee members. Am I missing anybody? That's everyone. Yes, thank you. Thank you all for being here. And even more than that, we have another Purple Heart recipient, and that is Mr. Amin Kamal, who is a Purple Heart recipient as well. Let's give him a great big hand clap. Woo. And we also have the Military Order of the Purple Heart, Chapter 1513. We have Mr. Gus Wickshack, Region 5 Commander, and we have Eric Newton, Senior Vice Commander. Let's give them a hand clap for you. Before we get into it, I want to turn the mic over to Councilmember Chisholm. We would not be here today without her work and her leadership on championing this effort. So I'm going to give it over to her just to have a few brief words. Let's give her a hand.
As a DeSoto citizen, as a city council representative for our Veteran Affairs Committee, as well as a combat veteran, today is just a momentous day for us. It's so amazing to live in a city that recognizes our veterans and then takes it a step further to recognize our Purple Heart recipients. Let today be a memory that we will never forget, that Purple Heart recipients are welcome here in the City of DeSoto, and we will do everything possible to make sure that we advocate and bring more awareness to veterans here in the City of DeSoto. I want to thank my mayor too for being a huge advocate and supporter for Veterans Affairs and the City of DeSoto. I couldn't think of anywhere else I'd rather be or live.
I'm going to share just a little bit about why this is important to the City of DeSoto, because DeSoto is a veteran-friendly city that is home to roughly 2,800 military veterans. And on August 6th, DeSoto was officially designated as a Purple Heart City by the Military Order of the Purple Heart, DFW Mid-Cities Chapter 1513. I think that deserves a hand clap as well.
Yay!
Yeah.
And so at that time, the chapter presented DeSoto with 3 Purple Heart City signs and 1 parking sign reserved for combat wounded veterans. And so today we are holding that unveiling of that sign here at the public library, where we have designated our reserved parking space for combat wounded veterans. And so this location is special because it affords that person access to all of the key areas of the city. And we also have Purple Heart City signs placed on the streets of DeSoto. They are located at the intersection of Westmoreland and Beltline Road in the eastbound lanes of Beltline. They're also located at the intersection of Hampton Road and Daniel Dale Road in the southbound lanes of Hampton Road, on Pleasant Run Road west of I-35 East in the westbound lanes of Pleasant Run, and it's posted in the median outside of the southwest exit of the Crossing Shopping Center where Kroger's is located. So I know those are some landmarks that you all will be able to recognize. And so these signs are in active roadways, so if you go to view them, take safety and precaution to protect yourself from motorists in that vicinity.
That's correct. I went over when our unit went to Iraq in 2005 and as a journalist, and covered their combat experience during their first year. One of the commanders told us that during the first week we were there, we inspired the troopers by being there at our age, 55, and going out on missions with them. And he saw the morale increase. They'd been in country about 6 months. I think that the City of DeSoto went above and beyond anything I've ever seen in making their combat veterans and all veterans feel comfortable and supported in their city. I think they did a great job. I've not seen anything above and beyond like this has been.